Welcome to another back of net recording. This is to help you with percentage of an amount or expressing one amount as a percentage of another. The first question we'll look at is finding the percentage of amount. Here I've been asked to find 27% of 420. I always like to tackle my percentage questions when I'm doing without a calculator in the same way. So I'll start with writing 100, 50, 25, 10, 5 and 1. And there's percentage amounts that I'm going to find of my total of 420. I'm doing a different colour so it's clear for you to see. You could do it in the same colour in the exam. So 100% is £420. So 50% is going to be half of that, which is £210. 25% will be half of that 50%, which is 105. 10% will be 10 times less than the 100, which is 42. 5% will be half the 42, which is 21, or you could have worked it out as being a tenth of the 50. 1% here will be a tenth of 10 or a hundredth of 100. So it's either 4.2 from here or 4.2 from there. Okay, that's pretty much got me started. I know the amounts now. And over here I'm going to write down, if I was to have 25%, 1% and 1%, that would add up to a total of 27%. That's why I chose it, 25, 1 and 1. I now write down what amounts that is. Now 25 is 105, 1 is 4.2, another one is 4.2, and now I'm just going to add that up. 2 and 2, 4, 8, 8, add the 5, is 13. So at the minute, I've got 113.4. I've got to just think a minute that is about pounds and pence. So I must put the 0 in there as well because it's pence. So my answer would have to be £113 and 40 pence. And that there would be my final answer. If I had a calculator for this question, I would say that 27% is the same as 0.27, and the likelihood of 0.27 multiplied by the amount, which is 420. Do that on the calculator. Lo and behold, £113, 40 pence. Okay, hope that's fairly straightforward. So always you find 100, 50, 25, 10, 5, 1, and then build your amount up out of the bits you've already worked. Okay, we'll scroll the board on. Here's a question for you to do. Press pause now. Okay, welcome back. Here we go. I'm going to go for my 100 amount of 50, 25, 10, 5 and 1. So 100, let's change colour pen, 6, 7, 0, 0. So 50% will be half of that, which is 3, 3, 5, 0. Half of that would give me 25%, which is 1, 6, 7, 5. 10% will be a tenth of 100, which is 617. 5% will be a tenth of the 50, which is 335. And 1% will be a hundredth of the 100, which is 67. Okay, I want to get up to 36%. So I think I'm going to go for 25, 10, that puts me on 35 and 1. So 25% was 1, 6, 7, 5. 10% was 670, and then the 67 for the 1%. Let's check that. That makes 6. That's 36%. Let's add this up. So 2412 should be 36%. 30%, or 33% would be about a third of it. 6,000, a third of 6,000 is 2,000. It's a bit more on both counts. I reckon that's probably about right. If it was a calculator paper, oh sorry, I must write down the units. If it was the calculator paper, you'd be doing 0.36 times by 6700. I'm just going to do that on the calculator now and we get a double check of my previous answer. And that comes out to be 2412. 2412. It's always a relief to find I got it right. Okay. Now I'm going to look a little bit of expressing one number as a percentage of another. So here we've got 14 as a percentage of 20. Straight away I write that as 14 out of 20. I can begin to do some simplifying here. That's going to be equal to, well, can I can half both those numbers, so that's 7 over 10. Now that's lovely, because to get to percentage I want to have it as something over 100, because that's what percent means, per 100, and there's my 100. Can I have an equivalent fraction to 7/10 that's over 100? Yes I can, it's 70. There we go. So straight away I know the answer to that one is 70%. So you're writing it as a fraction, 14 out of the 20, then you're trying to find an equivalent fraction to convert to 100. I went to 10 and up to 100. We could have just times by 5 and got there as well, but somehow for me getting to that 10 made it a lot more simple. Okay, here's a question for you to try. Okay, here we go then. Hopefully you've had a go at it. So we've got 17 out of 25. I've got to aim to get that to be something out of 100. Well, I can do that fairly simply and quite clearly here, times in by 4. So I do 17 times the 4 gives me 68. Just clarify that. 24 7s are 28 plus the 40 from there. So yeah, that's right. So it's 68%. There we go. Okay, I think that's all those questions. Yes, it is. Hope that's been helpful to you. If you're clear with that, it's probably best you now move on and have a go at doing percentage increase and percentage decrease.